Okay, so today we're gonna be drawing we're gonna be drawing Godzilla and Kong Run. So Godzilla's in front of Kong, Kong's behind Godzilla, and let's get started. So first thing you want to do at the top of the page, you just want to draw a line for Godzilla's. You can just draw a line for Godzilla's. The top of Godzilla's snout. You just want to draw a straight line across, just like that. And so we're drawing Godzilla's snout, so you can draw in you can put in a bit of you can put in a little bit of something in here, like two bumps right there for indication of Godzilla's nostril, just like that. That's one. You can put another one on the other side, just like that. And then what you want to do, this is Godzilla's nostril, so you can put in a little line coming across in here to show Godzilla's nostril. And then the other side, you can put in, and just like that. You have two Godzilla's nostrils in there. And what you want to do next is you can put in a little bit of detail around there. Two little more lines in there. And then you can just do something like this. Yeah, there's some of Godzilla's nostril. And then we're gonna be drawing Godzilla's his head, his mouth coming around. So what you want to do here, just from the point right there, just want to bring this to come out and come right back in, just like that. And then what you want to do over here is you want to bring this down just just a little bit like that. You can put in a little bit of some details coming around there and there, just like that. And then what you want to do, where you can just put Godzilla's mouth around. So for his mouth, you can draw it a little bit bumpy, you can put it in rough areas where I think Godzilla's teeth would be coming around in. But if you want to make it a little bit more rough, I do recommend you using pencil and eraser so you don't have to erase. So you can erase when you mess up. So it's easier, instead of using a Sharpie or something like that, you can just you can erase it. So yeah, there is some parts of Godzilla's mouth. Yeah, and you can kind of sharpen this point a little bit, if you want to make Godzilla's that coming around. And what you want to do next, I don't know, something right here, Godzilla's eye under there. It's going over there. And what you want to do next is probably something like this. You can for Godzilla's teeth, basic Godzilla's teeth, you can have big, small, curved, straight teeth in here. There's no wrong way to do Godzilla's teeth. So you can just bring that around just like that. And so next thing you want to do is you can bring Godzilla's mouth around. So after you got that in there, you can bring this down like that. And then what you want to do right here, Godzilla's mouth is right here, so you want to just make this come down in here and just make this come around. But before I do that, you can for the other side of Godzilla's mouth, or from right here, you can make this come over here like that. You can make a line right there and make this come right there. But if you want to make that wider, you can just like make that just like more like this. And it can just come down, but you kind of want to like more like this. And you can just make this come down here. And once you get down there, you can just curve it across. Make it come across. And I'll fix this area because I did not think it looked that bad. You can just make this come across. And you can just make this come up and then go over here. Line right. You can make like the fleshy line on Godzilla. You can just make that come about like right here. And I'll fix this because, I mean, it doesn't look right. So for like Godzilla, like I'm gonna put in like, once I like get it in his like brow areas in here, like I think this will look much better because I am not really sure how this looks right now. But there, you got some of his mouth in right there. And then what you want to do next is just put in his teeth. So for his teeth, you can just like, probably like the same thing on the top, just make this come down that edge here. And you can just make this come across, or around I should say, just like that. And kind of want to widen this over here. So yeah, just like that. So there's Godzilla's mouth in there. But then I'm going to draw his tongue and then all his other stuff that has to do with the inside of his mouth. And now what you want to do, if you want, you can, I just need to make this come down a little farther. Just like that. And can make a little bit of stuff coming around there. Just like that. And then what you want to do for his tongue, you can draw the inside of his mouth. For his tongue, you can just like make a line coming around here. It's gonna come around there, like that. You can like make that just come around. Yeah, I didn't even pay attention to how I was making that, so let's just make that a little bit more straighter. You can make like a line down the middle. Just like that. And then what you can do is like actually what I'm gonna do is make Godzilla's tongue wider. So I wish I could zoom in, but that wouldn't really work. So what I'm gonna do next is just gonna be making in his tongue, fixing his tongue, because I mean, did not think I'd mess up on his tongue like that. Just make it like this, like that. And then you can like see in a little bit of like, you can see the back of his mouth right there. Just in right there. You can make it a little bit more even, like I didn't pay attention to how I was doing it. Just like that. And then what you can do is just like put in a little bit of detail on the top of his mouth, like those like bone lines on the top of his mouth. A little bit of like stuff around here, like that. And yeah, there's like the inside of Godzilla's mouth. So if you want to do next, is you can just make in the bottom jaw. So for the bottom jaw, you can just like make make a little bit of like a line coming from the right, like right there. You can make like a line, and you can just make this come across, just like right here. And it will just come up well, actually I need to fix that a little bit, but it can just come up. And you can just make this come over here. And then you can like put in a little bit more spikes. So like for this like area right here, you can put in like spikes in here. So like Godzilla has like a spiky more area right here. Just like right there. Can make some spikes a little bit bigger and more sharper because I made one round one. Yeah, just like that. So what do you want to do next? Like over if you, I kind of need to fix this because I don't want it just exactly like that. A little bit thicker, right like that. And then you can like put in like spikes like in right here. And it can just like come around like right here. And then you can just make this, so you can see some more spikes back here, like that. Actually, I need to bring these in a little bit more. And just like that. Actually, bring these down a little bit more now. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Actually, what I'm gonna do is just make these come down a little bit more. Now what you want to do is just like line from like right here can just come up here, like right there. And then you can just like make this come in. Like try to do it like a sharp point. And like that right there. And yeah, just like that for like some of Godzilla's mouth. And actually what I'm gonna do right here is just gonna be making this a little bit skinnier. And just like that. You have some of Godzilla's mouth. So what you want to do next for like his brow area, you can just like make from like the point of his nose right here. You can, well, first I'm just gonna put in a little bit of detail to put in some detail around these spikes to show like a little bit of depth in them. And what you want to do next is just like put in his brow. So for his brow, you can just like make in like a line right here, like you can just make a line like right here and just make this come across, just like probably just like that. And then you can like put in some spikes across his eye, just like right there. Get all the erases off, just like that. And you can like bring this down a little bit, like right there. And then you can like make this line like right here, just come across like that. But I'm gonna wait to do the eye at the end because mostly every time I do it at the beginning, I mess up, and that is weird for some reason. For some weird reason, I always mess up at the end. I mean, I always mess up at the beginning and not the end. And then you can like draw a line like right here that goes up, and right there that goes up. You can like continue, like make another line over here, just over there like that. And what you want to do next is just like right here is like how it connects over here. And then like this Sharpie line, you can like spike line over here, you can like put a little bit of detail on there. And yeah, like we did some of Godzilla's face now. And what you want to do next is probably just like making like his brow. So for like his brow, you kind of want to like make it like this. So you have like this line, like you can make a line coming from like right there, the side of this part, and you can just make it come over here and go out there, but not too far, because I mean it's gonna look a little weird if you go too far. So you can make it go up there like that. And then what you want to do is just from this line right here, you can just like make this come up. You can put a little bit of points on there, just like right like that. And you can make this come across like it's gonna like go around. Not that high, what I just did, but from like right here, you can like make like a line coming from like right there. And you like, there's a like a, you can draw like a little bit of like, you can draw a spike line coming down the middle of his brow, because I mean, there is a spike line coming down the middle of his brow, so you can draw that in there. Coming across just like that. Draw a little line under it. I'm going to continue that line, just like that. And then what you want to do next is just like keep making his brow. So for like his brow's just going to keep coming up. You can just make this go up there just like that. Oh, actually I realized I made his brow very flat, so I'm actually just going to fix that. I'm just going to make that go up there. I'm just going to make spikes right here. I'm just going to go right there like that. Just going to come down. Actually, what I'm going to do is just make this a little longer. This needs to be longer. Just going to be like that. Actually, what I'm going to do right here is just going to bring this out, because I'm not quite sure how I want this to look like. You can draw like a little bit more spikes coming across there. And then what you want to do next is just like make some more lines coming from over there. And just like that, you got some, I'm almost done with Godzilla's face now. So yeah, and what you want to do next is like you can like draw some of his face in here. So what you want to do next is like, from like right here, you can like draw in like a spike line. You can like just come over here, make this like come out. You can put in like a little bit of spikes right here. And you can just make this spike line come down in here. Just like right there. Put a line under there. And there, just like that for Godzilla's face. And then what you want to do next is like just make this line from like right here, just gonna make this come down. So this is just gonna come down like right here. It's gonna come down like right there, like that. And then what you want to do next is just like make a line coming from like right here. You can like make like Godzilla's other side of his neck coming from like right there. Actually, I need to fix that. What I'm gonna do is just like, okay, come from like right there and make this come down. Actually, no, not right there. Remember, actually, I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm just gonna you can see like a little bit of like some some spike lines right there. And what you want to do next is like, I don't know, so like, you can see like I'm gonna draw Godzilla's neck in. So for his like neck, it's just gonna be like, I need to draw this in. And this is just gonna come out here. Just like right there. And you can just make this come in. Like draw this coming like a bit, like coming in more. Just like that. Actually, I want to fix that a little bit. I'm gonna make this coming out like right here. I'm just gonna be like here, like that. Oh, and also don't make it too long because I don't want his neck to be too big. Just like right like that. And what you want to do next is just like, you can draw in like his scales coming down his neck. So the scales coming down his neck, you can just like put it in like this. Like you can like make a little bit of like scales coming down here. Like this. Can make this just come down to like, then you can like make them come and get skinnier as you go even more down. So it's like just gonna come down to like a point where it just gets very skinny. Like about like there. You can like stop it right there. And what you want to do next is just like make a line, just you can make like a detail line coming down from like right here. Like that. And I put like a line around here. Put a little bit of detail on these. Just along the scales right there. Put a little bit of like scratch lines. Like that. And you can just make, and yeah, just like right here, you can like, what you want to do next, yeah, I mean like his gills are like in this area, so what you want to do is just like make in some gills in here. So for like his gills, you can just like make them like in the shape, like, I mean his gills are like this. So for his gills, I'm just gonna make lines like right here. Just gonna make like right that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Like I think he has like 4 or 5 gills. So like I think he has like one small gill like right there. And you can like do the same thing with the other side. You can like see some of his gills like right here. That's like right there. And then you can like put in like the same detail like I did on the scales. So now you got those scales, you can like put in like a little bit of like scratch marks on them. And then you can like make, so like from the start right there, like right there, you can like start to make a spike line. Like a line of spikes. And they're just gonna go back over there. And you can draw like one right here. And like this one is just going over there, so make like a line under them. And then you can like put in some of those scaly things right there. just like that. You can see a little bit of some over there. And a little bit more detail, like you can draw. You can like put in some like, a little bit more like some detail in here, like a little bit of spike lines in there. So like there's like his neck. So for his like, I've done his neck now, and you can like put in like, so a little bit more spikes right there if you'd like. And like for his arm, you can do is like, for his arm, his like other arm, you can like put in like some like, so coming from like right here, you can like draw in his arm. So like arm is just gonna be coming really right here, and it's just gonna come down. Wait, hold on. Is that, how big is that? So that's not very big actually. So what you can do is just like, if this come across, like you can make his like, you can make like his arm come around here like that. And like right here, you can like keep making his arm. It's gonna come over there like that. And like his arm is like gonna be curving over there like that. And so what I'm gonna do next is just gonna be like making Godzilla's arm. So like, just gonna make this like, this is gonna make quite a bit of detail on here. And so what you want to do next is just gonna be making in some like, you can like make this come in a little bit, and then you can like make this come like, so like his like other part of his arm is just gonna come out here just like this, and it's just gonna keep coming down. And then what you want to do next is just make this like this. I'm gonna draw his hand in here, but first, before I do that, I'm just gonna make like Godzilla's the other side of his arm. So it's gonna make this come over here, and it's just gonna come down like right here. And actually, what I'm gonna do right here, I realized I think I drew his neck very short. So I'm gonna make that a little bit longer, and then his arm is just like gonna come out here. So I'm just gonna bring his arm down. If you're copying the video and you like the way the way you like drew it yours, if you're drawing this, I consider don't really change it. I just want to change it because I don't know, I don't really like having Godzilla having a very short neck. So I'm just gonna make this come over here, keep making this come out, and then what I'm gonna do next is just gonna be like redoing this whole thing. It's almost like it's gonna be, or did I just draw his arm too small? Oh yeah, I think that's really what it is. So, I consider probably fast forwarding if this part is very boring to look at. So I'm just gonna keep drawing this. I don't know why I'm taking so many lines. Drawing so many lines, I meant to say. And this is just gonna come down here. Just gonna go down there. And also you can thicken up some lines if you want them to stand out more. Like I need to make this arm stand out a little bit more. Erase these not very good lines. Erase the lines And then you can like, yeah, like there's Godzilla's arm. It kind of took me a little while to do that. I'm surprised about. And then what you can do next is like just make this bigger, because I did not pay attention to these proportions I'm making. I need these proportions to be bigger. Yeah, there. Done with the arm. I'm not gonna keep messing around with that. And you can like see a bit of his thumb in here. Can't see everything. And then what you want to do next is probably just make in Godzilla's other arm. So for like his other arm, you can just make this just come from like right here. You can just make this come down. Just like right there. And then what you want to do next is just make, you can just make this come, and you can like make this just for like the other side of it. Oh, I messed up again. For like the other side of the arm, you can like make it start like right there, or a little lower. Yeah, a little lower, I think we'll do. And you can just make this come and go down there. And then what you want to do next is just like make his arm just come out. And I'm not sure about this. Yeah, just like that for like one side of his arm. And then for the like the other side, you can just like make this come out a little bit more. And then you can just make this just come over here just like this. I'm not gonna have another video that's gonna take me an hour to do, because I already have two that took me an hour, which I don't want to take hours on videos. Just not what I like. And there, just like that. I'm not gonna mess up on the arms anymore. And there, just like that for the arms. And what you want to do next is just, actually what I'm going to do is just going to connect that a little better. And then what you want to do next is just like making his legs. So for like his legs, they're like coming down right here. So for his legs, you can just make them like right here, you can like make, you got those like bodies like coming across right here. So like, you can just like make this. You can just like make this come across like right here. So almost like, I don't want to draw it too hard because I don't know if this is going to look bad. Like his body's like coming, yeah, that would look bad. Like right there, like his body's like is coming across. And actually, I did that in a totally wrong place. I meant to do it right there. Just like, more like right there. And then like you can see like his legs are coming around. So you want to draw like a line like right there to put in like his leg in. So like coming down like right there. Another line like probably like, yeah, like right here. Put in like a line coming across like down there. And then you can like make in his leg. Like his leg is like coming across. Like it's going over there. And you can make like this come across. Like you can make this come down. Like right there. And then what you want to do is like put in some detail on here so you can like make like some detail right here. Like Godzilla's scales are like coming across. And then you can put in like a little bit of detail in here. Just some detail on the legs. And some more detail on here. Detail right there and lines across. Yeah, just like that. And now what you want to do next is just like, actually what I want to do is just make this. I'm going to make this better. And this come in a little bit more. I don't know why I have two pencils, but. And what you want to do next is just like making like Godzilla's scales right here. So for his scales, I'm just going to make a line coming down like that. I'm just going to make them come across. And just going to keep making them. And I completely made those so different. Just going to make them come around. It's going to be like that, and just going to be like making these come across. Just like that. And I am making these so, yeah, just like this. Just like that for some. Now for like the last. They're just gonna be like right here. And then like fill these in. Just like that. And then what you can do is like make like a line right here. Yeah, just like that. You can put in like some more scales in there. And then what you want to do next is like just put in like Godzilla's scales on his arm. Like this. I'm kind of making these a little bit weird, but so yeah, just like this. Then like some more scales coming across. You can make some like with the you can just make these come across till you get like almost to like to the end. Just like that. Need to fix that a little bit. Need it like that. Just need to draw in there. And then what you want to do next is like Godzilla's spike. You can see like some of Godzilla's spikes on here. But first, before I do that, I'm going to put a little bit of detail on here. Like you can make like some details on here, like lines coming across like here. Just like that. And then what you want to do for Godzilla's spikes, you can just make these just come, like you can see some come like right here. Like probably like I'm gonna start with one right here. You can make this come up and just come back down. See a bit of like spikes like right here. Like right there. Like probably one like right there. And right there. You can just make some just go up there. And some just coming. Like you can just make all these spikes just however you want. You can like, there's no like wrong way or right way to do it. Just like that. You can like, if you want, you can like put probably one more in there. Yeah, now I'm done with Godzilla, so yeah, just like that. And what you want to do next is just like put in Kong. So for Kong, you can like, if you want, you can like start with Kong's mouth. So for like his mouth, you can like, it's like gonna be like probably like over here. You can like start like about like right here. And you can like put in Kong's mouth. So Kong is like a bit away from Godzilla. He's like a little bit far away, so he's gonna be a little small over here. So you can just make in his mouth coming across, and just gonna come down and just gonna come across. Yeah, there's Kong's mouth I need to fix. Yeah, I don't know why I'm erasing so much in this video. I mean, it's mostly just on Godzilla's arm, but I don't want to erase so much because I don't want people like, I don't know, like not liking this video or something. So like, yeah, so like Kong has like his like big teeth coming out here. You can draw those. You don't want to draw them too big. Just coming out right there. Like that. And also what I need to do is even that up a little bit. Yeah, just like that. You can like draw just like in there. Draw Kong's teeth right there. And yeah, just like that. And then what you want to do is, what I'm going to do next is just make in his bottom teeth. Why is this so uneven? Like, I'm not, like, it's like tilted. So like for his bottom teeth, basically the same thing. You can just make this come up, come around, like teeth coming across. Just like that. Can make like an edge of his mouth right there. Yeah, just like that. And then what you want to do next is like, you can see Kong's tongue. So it's like basically the same thing how I did with Godzilla, except it's like just gonna come across. Kong looks like he has like a shorter tongue than Godzilla or something. But just like that. You can see a little bit of some teeth going back there. Just like that. Yeah, there's Kong's mouth, and what you want to do next is just going to be making in some details. So for some details, like you can just like you can fill this in. And then you can like make his nose for like his nose like I mean, you can put like a little bit of detail around his mouth before. But first, so what do you want to do for his nose? We're just going to be making a line coming across. And you can like, yeah. I don't know why when I drew that, I don't know why it reminded me of like the ancient, I don't even know if it was a rhino species or something. Like, so like, I'm just going to make in his nose. And you can like, make in his nostril, just colored in right there. Oh yeah, and also you want to make it bigger. I don't know what I was doing there, but you want to make this taller too, of course. Like I've been drawing this for 45 minutes already. Okay, that's way too long. So just like that. And then what you want to do is just going to be making in his brow. So for like his brow, you can like make it come across like right here. Just make it come up right there. And you can just like make this come down like right there. And then what you want to do is just like make the other side. Wait, and also you can like more like that. And for like the other side of Kong's face, oh that is, okay, I'm just gonna zoom in. Okay, like I cannot zoom in right for some reason, but for the other side of Kong's brow is just gonna be like the same thing. And you can just make this come across, so right there. And this is getting dark, I don't know why. And what you want to do next is just going to be make this come across. Just going to come across here, put a little bit of detail. Okay, if I was trying to copy this video right now, I don't know, I just think it's, I don't know, it's like I wouldn't really want to copy this because something that's so dark. I can't edit this well. You know, I can't like zoom in and edit because I don't know how to do that. So, you know, there, you can make Kong's face like that. And then what you want to do is just gonna make some detail on Kong. So for like some detail, like you can like make, so from like right here, you can make Kong's face come around, like, like fur line come around. Like same thing like over here. And you can just make this come around, right, like right here. Just like that. And yeah, just like that, and you can just make this come across. And what you want to do next is just going to be making Kong's ears. So for his ears, you can make them come around like right here and right here. And then you can make these come, you can make a little bit of detail in there. And you can just like make this come across. And you can just like make this come down. So like the bottom would be like right here, probably. And you can like spring this up. So come up to about like right here. Make this come across. And then you can just make this come up here, just like that. And then I'm just gonna fix that and just, I'm not gonna let this video be an hour long because I don't want another video that's gonna be an hour long, because then every like time I make like a video that's an hour, like it's just gonna take forever to upload. Like I once saw it say you have 5 hours remaining. I mean, I don't even know what, I don't know why it's, but I cannot zoom to the side. I wish I knew how to do that. But there's a bit of Kong's face, which is probably going to be very hard to copy. If I looked at this, I would say it would be very hard to copy. And if I were like a viewer trying to copy this video, I'd say this is going to be very hard to copy because, I mean, I would want to copy a video that, I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know how to explain, but what I know, I mean, I do, I mean, I don't know, whatever. So that is a very flat head, so I'm just gonna be like making Kong's head, but I don't want to make it so small. So just probably just like that. Can make it like some detail on there. And also what I'm gonna do right here is just gonna be making this a little bit longer. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait until the eyes at the end, because I'm always bad at drawing the eyes at the beginning. I don't know why. But what I'm going to do next is just going to be making Kong's, like, from the back of his ear, like, I'm going to draw a little fur line coming over here. It's going to come over here. And then what I'm going to do is just going to be, like, making fur line right there, put a little bit of fur detail right. Oh yeah, never mind. I forgot to zoom out. I'm just gonna make this so like it's gonna be a line coming from over here, and it's just gonna come down. And then what I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do is just gonna make a line coming from like right here. Like, oh, actually, what I'm gonna do is just gonna make a line coming from like right here. Just gonna come over there. And then this is just gonna come down. Right, like right there. And then what I'm gonna do is like just gonna make, I'm gonna make a line coming from like right here. Just gonna come around like right there. And then I'm just gonna make this over here like that. And yeah, there. And also Kong's supposed to be a little bit far away, but okay, I'm actually just gonna get back to that later because something doesn't look right about it. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna be like making, so what I'm gonna do for like Kong's beast glove, I'm gonna make like his arm coming from like over here. I'm just gonna be making it come over here. I'm just gonna come over there like that. And you can make like a line coming from like right here. You can like make that. And just like that. I'm just gonna be making, so like Kong's beast glove is gonna be in here soon. So we're like right there. Can make a little bit of like fur lines right there. And then what you want to do is, I'm gonna zoom out a bit now. So I'm just gonna finish Godzilla's eye now. So for his eye, I'm just gonna make just like that. Another eye, like the other eye looks weird. Just gonna make it just like that. And what I'm gonna do next is just gonna be making Kong's hand like right here. Arm. And then what you want to do next is like, we're gonna make the beast glove. So for his beast glove, I'm just gonna make a line come across here, like that, like that. Then you can make this come around again. I'm just gonna go right there, make a space, come across, and then make a line coming. I'm just gonna make like that. I'm just gonna come around, just gonna go over there like that. And then you can like make this over here, just going over there. Oh, and you can make this actually just go right there. Fixing this. Just gonna make this. And there, just like that for Kong's beast glove going over there. And this beast glove can just go over there like that. And there, like, that's almost it, but I definitely need to fix some stuff, like, kind of, like right there. And what you want to do right here is just gonna make a line coming down, like right there. And it's just gonna go down like right there. And like right here, I'm just gonna make a line coming down. But I'm not gonna bring it all the way down because I mean, like, I'm gonna draw Kong's arm coming in the way. So what I'm gonna do next is just gonna be making like, making his arm come around. So for like his arm, I'm just gonna make a line that's coming over here. Just gonna go over there. And I'm just gonna bring his arm around. And you're just gonna come over there. And I need to make that wider. Yeah, just like that. Oh. Yeah, just like that. And then you can like put in a little bit of like fur line detail. And it's gonna be like that. And yeah, like we're almost done. Kong's leg can be down here. Like that. And then what you want to do next is just going to be making a line coming from up here, come down over here, and it's just going to come across. Let's go up there. And then what you want to do next is, yeah, you like just want to make, you know, like we're almost done with Kong, so what do you want to do? Yeah, there's Kong. I almost forgot to draw his eyes again already now. And then what you want to do is just going to be making, and then you can just make this, yeah, just like that. Detail on Godzilla's spikes, just like that. And then what you want to do, like, you can probably just put in like some of Kong's leg in here. You can see some of Kong's leg, and like that. And what you want, so yeah, I'm kind of done with the picture now, so hope you liked the video. I'm on 59 minutes. I'm not going to let this get to an hour, so now, hope you liked the video, and see you in the next. Oh, I almost forgot. Okay, I'm going to draw Kong's eyes. Like, right here. Just going to be, I'm going to try to draw them small. And then, yeah, just like that. Now, done with the video. Hope you liked it, and see you in the next one.